Welcome to my course. Before we get started, I wanted to thank you for your investment in this course. I know that any money that you spend, sometimes it's either really easy if you've been established as a business for a while and you're just putting it on the business credit card, or maybe you're just getting started with wholesaling and you have to take out a loan, to grow your business. Regardless of where your position is at in life with your business, I want to thank you for your investment. It means a lot to me. And I also wanted to let you know more information about who I am, just so that you know that you're being taught by somebody who has experience and knows what they're talking about. I've been a sales and marketing professional for over 10 years, so I know exactly what's working in terms of sales and marketing messages and what doesn't work. And most importantly, I have extensive knowledge of the real estate wholesaling industry, including what's working right now in terms of marketing and what you should not be doing. So this is a course where you want to pay attention, because I'm going to lead you forward in the right direction so that you can create a website and get your business marketed online like a professional real estate company. So now let's get started talking about this module. So the module, with every module, I kind of like to go over what's involved in it, just so that you can know kind of what to expect. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is what not to do on a website, what you should not have, what's the incorrect way to present your business online. I want to go over that to help so that we could save you, time and money and the hassle of making common mistakes that you could avoid from the very beginning. Once that's out of the way, we're going to talk about how to register a domain name for your business, how to connect it with hosting, how to create the website, set it up properly, and most importantly, the correct messaging that your website should have. So I'm going to just lead you straight 1, 2, 3 down the road so that you know exactly what to do and how to get your website up and running correctly and efficiently. And most importantly, once the website is set up, I'm going to show you how to establish that website online so that whenever anybody types in your LLC name, or maybe just the domain name for the business, they can easily find you. But ideally, you want somebody to be able to find you if they go to Google and they just type in your business name or your LLC name into the search bar. You want that to work as well, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So now, let's get started. The first thing I want to show you is an example of what not to do with your website. So this is a website that's online right now. You can check it out. It's kcpropertyconnection.com. Now, the reason why this website is an example of what you don't want to do is this website is only serves one purpose. It's for lead generation only. As you can see, there's multiple ways that people can opt in to this site to get their cash offer. And this is actually bad, simply because of the fact that this company, they're basically generating all their leads from Google Ads. Now, if Google Ads goes away for this company, these guys are going to be left high and dry, because they really have no other way to generate leads. If they try to run ads on any other network, or if they try to do maybe SMS marketing, they're going to have to rebrand this site and rebrand their message, so that when people come to this site, they'll see that they're a full service real estate company and not just a company who has a sole purpose of sending the homeowner a cash offer. The main thing that they have to start doing is rebranding the site and removing all reference to the word cash offer, because the cash offer industry, the keywords cash offer are facing a lot of scrutiny right now by the FTC. So it's really important that every wholesaler, especially if they have an existing business, get those keywords off their website, including keywords like get my cash offer, sell my home for cash, and that sort of thing, because those are all keywords right now that have a negative connotation. So take a look at this website. It's an example of what not to do. Even though the template looks clean and it looks like it has a good setup, this is something that worked well, a year, maybe 2 years ago, but now it's not working. And most importantly, if Google Ads gets too expensive for them, or if they just no longer qualify for Google Ads, if Google shuts down their account, then they lose the ability to market their business. So the best way around this is for this company and for any other company that does wholesaling to brand themselves as a full service real estate company and not just a wholesaler whose sole purpose is to have people opt in so that they could send them a cash offer. So that covers that part of it. Now let's talk about how to register a domain name for your business. Now, as you can see, I have GoDaddy pulled up here. So if you haven't used GoDaddy yet, I recommend just going to their website and just setting up a free account. Now, once you've set up an account with them, you're basically step one is to search for your domain name. So, and that's super easy. All you have to do is just type in the domain name right here. I'm just going to put in a generic domain name just to kind of show you. And then you're just going to click on search domain. Give the system a few seconds to load. Sometimes GoDaddy runs a little bit slower, a little bit faster, depending upon the day. And here we are. So as you can see, my domain name is available, smithhomebuyerllc.com. This is how I recommend that you put in your domain name. You know, it should be your LLC. So if your real estate company is johnsmithllc.com, I recommend that you do that. Simply because the fact that that's going to be the #1 way that people are going to be able to find you. If they type in John Smith LLC into Google, and that's one of the ways that they're going to be able to pull your website at. So now, let's say that you type in your domain name and it doesn't come up. One of the easy ways around that is to type in dashes in between the keywords, just like this, and click search. And GoDaddy will basically pull up that variation of the domain name, as you can see right there. And also another way is, remember to put the LLC at the end of the domain name, just like that. Either way, you should not have any problem finding the domain name of your choice. Now, once you find that domain name, you just click on Make It Yours, and then what will happen next is GoDaddy will take you to the shopping cart. Now, when you're checking out, GoDaddy is going to make you want to add some things onto your order. They're going to want to make you purchase the domain for 2 years. I'd recommend going with 2-year registration versus 1, because of the simple fact that, you know, GoDaddy, they only charge $22 for 2 years versus 1 year, which is like $11.99. And the thing is that if you buy it for 1 year and you renew it for 2 years, the second year they're going to charge you $22.99 for that second year. So, you know, save some money up front, register the domain for 2 years instead of 1. But the rest of the add-ons, like, you know, domain name privacy and all that, I'd recommend just, you know, opting out of those things because you don't need them. And then once you get to the final page, you want to make sure that you know, you enter your credit card information and all that, and then click submit. And then once you submit your order, you know, it's going to go through immediately. You'll get an email from GoDaddy, just like this one right here, thanking you for your order. And then basically what comes next is you could connect hosting and also a website plan or website builder to your actual domain name. So now to do that, all you have to do is first you just want to make sure you're still logged into GoDaddy. So you should see this page right here. And then all you do from here is you're just going to click on your name right over here on the right, and you're going to choose My Products. Now, once you choose your products, the next thing that you're going to do is just wait for it to load, and you should see your domain name right here. Now, obviously, I've registered multiple domain names with GoDaddy over the years, so I have quite a bit listed here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk you through kind of a generic setup process using one of my domains, this one right here. So I'll just click on Manage. So what you should do is just follow along with me. Make sure that you're logged into GoDaddy. Find your domain name. Click on Manage. Then the next thing that you want to do is you'll be on the actual page for the domain name, and you just want to scroll down, and you want to look for where it says Connect a website to this domain name. Okay, I had to actually pause the video because it didn't have the option that I wanted. So once you click on Manage for your domain name, it'll take you to your page. You should see your domain name at the top of the page, just like this. Scroll down, and what you want to look for is the option that says Create a website or a store. So you're going to click on the option that says Create a new website, and then click on the button for Create a new website. And then it'll take you to the next page. It'll ask you several questions. So you'll click on where it says Build it myself. And then you want to choose the option, Nope, I'm building it for the first time. And you want to click right here where it says, I want the ability to add custom code and plugins. And now it's going to bring up the option, Suggested for you, Managed WordPress. This is what we want. This is what I want you to use for the website that you create for your business. So if you click on View, let's click on See Plans. Here we go. Scroll down. And now it's going to offer you all the plans that they recommend for you. So Managed WordPress Basic, this is their basic WordPress site. It's super easy. I'd recommend, since you're just getting started, to go with this one right here. It's only $8.99 per month. So I'd start with this. I don't think GoDaddy has a monthly option available. So this one right here, it's going to cost you about $100 because they'll make you pay for it for 1 year. But it comes down to about $8.99 per month. So I would recommend starting with this because this is going to give you everything that you need. As you can see, one website, plenty of storage, plenty of cool features and things like that. So once you click on this option, it should take you to the payment page where you pay for this. It's going to cost you $107.88, to pay for hosting for 1 year. And once it's all paid for, then it should take you to the WordPress login so that you could start working on your WordPress website. All right. So now, once you've purchased WordPress hosting, this should be the page that you see when you log in to your WordPress website. It should say, "Welcome to WordPress." Now, the first thing that we're going to want to do is choose a template for your website. So to do that, all you have to do is click right over here on Appearance, and you're going to click on Themes. Now, the theme that I want you to look for, it's called Blockscape. So all you have to do is just click on Add New, and over here where it says Search Themes, just type in the word Blockscape, and it should come right up. And then all you have to do is just click on Choose, and then it's going to load. It'll load this theme into your account, and you click on Activate. This is by far one of the easiest templates that you can use to create a website. So once you choose this website, then we're going to be ready to go. Now the next thing that we want to do is add some pages to this website. So we're going to click over here on Pages, and what I want you to do is to add just probably 3 pages. So you're going to add an About Us page, a Contact Us page, and also a Home page. So to add those 3 pages, all you have to do is just click on Add New, and it's real simple. You just type in the word Home, and you click on Publish. And then it's going to take you right back to the main page that we were just at. You click on Add New again. You type in the words Contact Us, Publish, and then same thing with the About Us page, and then you publish it. Now, once you have those 3 pages set, the next thing that you want to do is you're going to go over here to Settings, and you're going to come over here to General, because there's some things that we want to add to this site. So under General Settings, where it says Site Title, this is where you're going to put the name of your business or the LLC name. So like I mentioned earlier, if your LLC name is John Smith Home Buyers or something like that, then you're just going to put it right up here, and then just make sure it's very visible. So like for example, Smith Home Buyers, LLC, and then where it says Tagline, this is where you want to put in here more information about the area that you serve. So like for example, let's say that you serve Central Missouri, for example. Then you're just going to put in, "We help buyers and sellers in the Central Missouri area," or wherever you live. So, and then once that's done, you're going to scroll down, and you're just going to make sure, just kind of check the date and time format. This is pretty standard, so you don't really have to touch it. Week starts on Monday, so pretty simple and basic. I would just leave all that as is, and you click on Save Changes. Now, once the general settings is done, then you're going to click on Writing. And there's not much that we have to do here, so I would just leave this as is. The page that I want to look at is, I believe, Reading. Yes. So if you go over here to Settings again, and you click on Reading, what you want to do is under Reading Settings, you want to change how the home page is displayed, where it says your home page displays, instead of your latest post, which would be for a blog, you want to change it to Static Page. And then where it says Home Page right here, you want to click on the drop-down menu, and you want to choose your page right in there. And then you're just going to scroll down and click on Save Changes. Now, once that's done, then we're off and running. We're going to be ready to start working on the website. So to do that, what we want to do is we just want to go back up to Appearance, and we want to click on Themes. And this is what you should see. You should see your template right in here, the Blockscape template. It'll say that it's active. and you're just going to click on Customize. And this is super duper easy. If you've never worked on a website before, but let's say that you've used Microsoft Word or other programs, you can do this. I'm going to show you how to do it really quick, so that I'm going to show you how to do this so that you'll feel confident about using this to create the website for your business. So now to start working on this template, all you have to do is just click on it. It's going to open it up and it's going to say edit your template to edit this block. So you click on edit template, and now here we go. Okay, so we're going to start editing this template. So the first thing that we want to do is right at the top of the page. Up here you want to put in your company name. So as you can see, it's an editable box. All you have to do is just backspace it or highlight it, hit delete on your keyboard, and put in your company name in there. Once that's done, you want to come over here and you want to put in a phone number for your main company phone number. This should be a phone number that's directly connected to your business, something that you're already using. You want to make sure that that phone number, it's not a number that's on any other real estate websites. So if you don't have a dedicated phone number for your business yet, you want to make sure that you get a brand new phone number just for the business. Maybe like a Google Voice number, for example. That's something that you should think about using. Now, when it comes to the messaging, starting right up here, the first thing that I'd recommend doing for your website is putting in something like your real estate partner, because you want to brand your business, like I said, as being a full service real estate company that helps both buyers and sellers. Because like I mentioned earlier, any talk of cash offer, we buy homes for cash, sell your home for cash, get your cash offer, those are all things that you don't want to have on your website. So I'd recommend maybe your real estate partner, and then you want to put your brand message in here. As you can see on this simple demo website, I put helping buyers and sellers in Central Missouri. And then now here's where it comes down to the marketing message. So the marketing message, you want to have something in here that's simple and straightforward like this. Where it says company name, substitute this for your company name, is your trusted partner in real estate, streamlining transactions, tailored solutions for sellers and investors. Let's achieve your real estate goals together! Exclamation point. Whether you're a savvy investor or a first-time home buyer or seller, we aim to solve all of your real estate needs. So you want to have a message that's similar to this. So if you want to, pause this video right now and then just do a screen capture on your computer so that you can use this text for yourself. Or what I'll do is I'll add a PDF with this verbiage right next to this video so that you can just download the PDF and then have it available to you to use for your website. So if that's more helpful for you. So now once you put in the marketing message right there, as you can see, there's lots of buttons and options. Let's get started, things like that. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that these buttons, like the Let's Get Started button, like it links to like the Contact Us page. Same thing over here where it says Let's Talk. You want to link it to either the About Us page or the Contact page, something similar like that. And then when it comes to the picture of this young lady right here, I'd recommend just leave it. Leave that picture as is because it's part of the template. So, and that's the cool thing about WordPress is that the images that are on the template, they become your template, your images. So it doesn't matter if you're just one person, you're one person who's doing everything in your business. As long as you have a great template like this one and that has already, pre-configured images on it, I would just keep these images because this is what's going to help to effectively establish the brand of your business online. So let's scroll down the page. So as we go down the page, there's more options for brand messaging. As you can see right here, I put regardless if you plan on buying or selling, we can help. Now there's also options down here. WordPress, it functions in what they call blocks, and blocks are different segments that you could add to the site. So like for example, if you already have an existing business that has reviews on Google, for example, you could take screenshots of those reviews and put them right here to show that your company is well established and already serving customers. Just an example. But let's keep going down the page. As you can see, there's more options for marketing messages. I put, we offer personalized service and excellent support. This shows a homeowner or a buyer or a seller another reason why they should reach out to you. That you're a company that is personalized, professional, and somebody that they could trust to offer them great service. And then over here, this is a little blurb for a marketing message. Since this is a demo site, I just put in, since 1997, our team has been helping buyers and sellers across central Missouri with all of their real estate needs, regardless of the situation. So this is something that you would want to put in there, something similar to that. Now, as we keep going down, here's some boxes for more information about the company, about who you are, and what you can offer the buyer or the seller. So it's real simple, real self-explanatory. I personally would recommend just leaving these images as they are, but then changing the verbiage. Like, for example, this one right here, I put the right real estate plan, and then I put in here, regardless if you plan on buying or selling, we'll come up with the right plan for your situation. And then the learn more, you're going to want to link this to either the About Us page or the Contact Us page on your website. And same thing with these boxes right here. We're responsive. This is just a typical call to action. It shows the buyer or the seller that they could trust you. They want that if they contact you, if it's at night, on weekends, holidays, etc., that there's going to be somebody to interact with them and to answer their questions. And same thing over here where it says the best offer for your home, planning on buying or selling. Click here to get an innovative offer for your property. Same deal. It's just another kind of a call to action that shows the buyer or the seller why they should reach out and contact you. So, or in this case, the owner of this website, the demo site that I created. And then, of course, remember that each box where it says Learn More, you want to link that to either the About Us page or the Contact Us page. And then same thing, as we keep scrolling down towards the bottom of the page, there's a section for who we are. You have a headline. I put in here a combination of creative thinking and experience, and then more information about the team. So you have to remember, like I said just a second ago, even if it's just you, one person in the company, you want to refer to your business as a team. You don't want to talk about that I'm John Smith Enterprises. I help homeowners, buyers, and sellers. You want to refer to your company as a team, because that's what's going to give the buyer or the seller the peace of mind and the confidence to reach out to you. And of course, you just want to keep remembering to link these buttons to the appropriate pages. And then down here, this is more kind of a social proof stats type thing. If you've already been in business for a while, doing wholesaling for a number of years, you would want to put in here the amount of properties that you've sold during that time, how many people you've served, what counties you work in, things like that. It's just more kind of stats for page one, so that when somebody comes to the homepage of your site, they can look at it and say, oh, that's awesome. They've been in business for 10 years and they've sold 5,000 homes. So I'd recommend that. And then when we get down to the bottom of the page, this is kind of a section for the team. So like I mentioned earlier, if it's just you put your picture in there, but then leave these pictures as is to show that you have more people working on your team than you actually do. It just makes your company look bigger. But if it's, if you do have a team, let's say you have 4 or 5 people working with you, maybe a partner and a guy who does, home building or, contracting, that sort of thing, put their pictures in here, and then also, put in more information about who they are, and then maybe create subpages within WordPress, so that when somebody clicks on the link to the page, or if they click on Learn More, they could take you to, that could take the user, the website, the person who's reading your website, to an actual page which talks about the team members, that sort of thing. So, and then when we get down to the final part of this website, the bottom of the page, this is the most important part. You want to have a capture form on the website that shows people that, that shows that the Federal Trade Commission, if they ever review it, and other companies, that you have the ability to generate leads from this actual website. So, as I mentioned earlier, you want to brand yourself as being a full-service real estate company that you're targeting people who either want to sell or buy. And then you want to have a contact form in here. Now I'm going to show you how to set up that contact form so that we can get that working for your website. So to set up that contact form, what you want to do is go over here to the logo, the W logo for WordPress, right click on it, and click on Open Link in a new tab. This is going to take you back to the WordPress dashboard, the main place where everything happens with the WordPress site. Now, what you want to do next is you want to install a plugin to this website. So what we want is a plugin called Contact Form 7. So we're just going to go over here to the word plugins, and we're going to click on Add New. And here we go. So now this is awesome because it gives you the ability to either upload a plugin from your desktop, which you could download from anywhere on the internet and upload to your site, or if you click over here where it says search plugins, you can add it. So just follow along with me, type in the keywords contact, and then form, and then number 7, and just click enter. And it's going to bring it up for you, and there it is. You want to look for the one that has the little picture of the mountain right here, and then you just click on activate. And then once it's activated, you also want to click on the word install. Install or activate is going to say one or the other, and then it'll will be ready to go for your website. And then you should see it once it's activated and installed. You should see it right over here where it says the word contact. And then so all you have to do next is you're just going to click on where it says add new, and here we go. So now this is really simple and easy. So you're just going to click. Basically, you're just going to first you're going to give the contact form a name. So if it's let's say that your business is John Smith Real Estate. That's what you do. Now, the purpose of the contact form is to obviously it's to get their phone number, because we want to first get their phone number. We also want to get their email address, and also most importantly, we want to tell them that their communication with you is completely secure, that they could trust you. So contact form 7 already has some default fields that are already laid out right there. So there's a couple of things that we want to add. So we want to add a field for the phone number. So what we're going to do is just follow along with me. Just click right next to the word label and just click enter on your keyboard, just like that. Do it a couple times. And then next, what you want to do is you want to choose the option for phone number. So we're just going to look for the word for phone number, and there it is right there. And we're just going to click on required field and insert tag, just like that. Now next, what we want to do next is we want to include an option that tells the user that their information is secure when they submit it through your website. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So to add the option for what I call a disclaimer, basically it's verbiage that tells the user of the website that their information is secure when they submit it. All you have to do is just click next to the word label once again, enter a couple times, and then the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to choose the option that says acceptance right up here. And basically this is real simple. So you're just going to, where it says condition, I'm going to supply you with what I call a disclaimer. I'm going to include it next to this video so you can download it. I already copied and pasted my disclaimer that I want to use. And let's see, make this checkbox optional. So I'm going to keep that as is, and I'm going to click on insert tag. And there it is. Now the disclaimer, basically it says, we take privacy seriously. We'll never share your information with any third party. By submitting this request for information, blah, blah, blah. So as you can see, it's pretty basic, pretty boilerplate. And there's one more option that I want to include. I want to know if they plan on buying or selling a property. So right here where it says message, this gives the user the ability to put in a message, to submit a message with this form when they submit it through your website. So once again, I just want to click right next to the word label, click enter a couple of times. And now next, what I want to look for is an option for drop-down menu. Okay, not drop-down menu. I want to include the option for checkboxes. So I'll click right here. There we go. And now this is also really simple and easy to set up. So for the checkbox, all you have to do is put in a couple of options. Oops. Click on insert tag, and then we're done. And then so from here, the next step, we're just going to click on submit or save. And then what you want to do next, this is real important, you want to copy this code up here. Just like that. and then we want to go back to that form on the website. So what we're going to do is you should have a second tab open up on your browser. You're just going to click right there. And what you want to do here is you want to look for an option that says short code. So you probably don't have this set up yet. So you're going to click right here. And you want to insert a block. So let's see right there. So I just paused the video because I wanted to make sure that I had the most accurate way to show you guys how to do this. So the bottom of the page, it should have an area that's set up to put a form down in here. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that all the information that was under the headline right here, you want to make sure it's deleted. The way that you delete all that information is just click on the box, you click on the three dots, and you just go you click on delete just like that. So that all you should see next to the woman's picture at the bottom of the page is the headline, and you could put in your headline right here. I would just put in sell or buy. Now to put in the contact form 7 code for your capture form, what you're going to do is you're just going to click in it, double click in it, whoops, and you're going to click on where it says short code, just like that. And where it says write short code here, you're just going to right click and paste. And then there we go. That's the code for our form that we just created. Now next, what we want to do here, from here, is we want to click on the word save. That's going to save our work on the page. Now I want to show you what that's going to look like. So we're going to click on the other tab that we have open for the website. That'll take us back to the WordPress dashboard. And we're going to scroll up to the name of the site, and we're going to click on View Site. And here we go. So now we get a chance to check out our work. So looks pretty good. The name of the business should be right here at the top of the page. And then also you have your I would call it your headline number 1, your real estate partner. Another headline right here. This should be the second headline that you created that I walked you through during the setup process. And this should be the blurb about who your business is and what you do, what you offer people. As you remember right here where it says company name, just remove that and just substitute that for your company name in there. Pretty nice picture over here on the right to make your business look like you have a well-established real estate team. So we're just going to keep on scrolling down. As you can see, plenty of room for personalization, a really nice template. And when we get down to the very bottom of the page, let's see what's down there. There's our form right here, sell or buy. So as you can see, area for the name, the email address, the phone number, the subject of the message, the actual message itself, an option for I want to buy or I want to sell, and then of course the important privacy policy. Privacy policy is very important because you want to show people that you protect their information and that when that information is submitted, it's also safe and secure. And so that's it. So it's a fully functional homepage for this website. Now there's a lot more personalization that we can do here. One of the things I want to do is take you back to that form. So we're just going to click on the WordPress logo again, go back to the dashboard, and we want to go back to the contact form page. So we're going to click on contact. We're just going to click on contact forms. And there's one more important step for this contact form for John Smith Real Estate Form 1. What we want to do is we want to make sure that when people submit it, that the form is actually going to be emailed to us. So to ensure that we're going to receive this form via email, we're going to click on the word edit. And then as you can see, there's the form that we just created. So from here, we're just going to click on the word mail. And here we go. So this is where you're going to put in your email address that you want the form to be sent to. So it's real simple and really easy to set it up. So this form where it says site admin email, this means that the form is going to be emailed to whatever email address that you used originally when you created your WordPress account. So you could change that by going over here to users and click on all users if you want to change that email address. But it's going to be emailed to you. And then also it's going to be emailed from the site. So it's going to say from, and it'll say admin at domainname.com. Now your subject, you could change this. You could put in here website lead or something like that. So, but I mean, this is just this helps to ensure that the website's going to be emailed to the correct person and that when somebody submits it, it comes to you. Now, the cool thing about Contact Form 7 is that once you start getting people opting in and filling out this form, you're going to see every time that you log into your WordPress website, you're going to see a little dot right here next to it to show how many people have started filling it out. So if you log into your WordPress site once a day, you want to make sure that you check this so that you're not missing any forms that are were submitted from people who have logged in and opted in to your website. So, and also most importantly, once you get that form online, you always want to make sure that you test things with your website. So what I'd recommend doing is filling this form out, submitting it, just so that you could see if you get it, if you receive it via email. Because if you fill out the form and you submit it and you don't receive it, then that shows you that there is a problem. So you always want to make sure that you test forms after you set them up on your website so that they come to you. So that covers how to add a form to your WordPress website. So now we have some basic housekeeping stuff, as I call it, on this site before I could set you free and you could start creating a website on your own using WordPress. So some of the other basic things that we want to do, or that I encourage you to do for your website, is you want to add more plugins to your website. So all you have to do next is just click over here on plugins once again, and you're just going to click on Add New. Now, besides Contact Form 7, there's also additional plugins that you should add to your website that I recommend. One of them is called Classic Editor. You want to make sure that you add the Classic Editor to your website because this is really super handy for editing pages. If you decide to change templates in the future, you want to make sure that you have the Classic Editor set up and already installed on your website. Also, you want to make sure that you add and install Classic Widgets. This is also very important to add. Jetpack is also important to add as well too, because Jetpack offers a lot of features to your website that will be very robust that you could use for the future for tracking and things like that. So, but you could just go down the page. You don't have to add a ton of plugins. I would just recommend those few plugins that are listed on page 1, and then also maybe a plugin that you could use for search engine optimization to help optimize your pages for SEO. That plugin is called Yoast. Y-O-A-S-T. This is also a really good plugin because this helps to optimize your pages for SEO so that you don't have to hire somebody to basically optimize your site. You could do it yourself. You could do it yourself and save a ton of money, and also ensure that the pages that you add to your site are going to get found by Google and optimized for SEO. So that kind of covers the basics of setting up a website. So let's talk about some of the action strategies and the things that you should be doing moving forward with the website that you just created. So I'm just going to go back to the theme once again. Now, once you create that home page, the home page is the most important part of the site where you should be spending a lot of your time, at least initially. So I would recommend spending a great deal of time tweaking this home page. You want to make sure that you have the messaging set up properly here so that it all makes sense, so that it's all very concise. If you don't have a text editor on your computer, you could download a plugin called Grammarly. As you can see, the little G right there that I have. Grammarly is awesome because if you make a so as I was saying, you really want to focus on the home page. You really spend a lot of time tweaking the messaging on the home page, focusing on the messaging that you have in your headline and also in the actual body copy of the website. You want to make sure that you mention your company name at least 3 times on the home page itself. So if your company name is Smith Home Buyers LLC, you want to put it at least in three distinct places, because the more times that you mention your company name, that's what's going to help people to find your website. It's called organically. That means that when they go to Google and they type in your company name, Google's going to find your website. They'll find the website regardless if a person types in the website address or not. So you want to add your company name at least 3 times to the homepage of the website. And then also you want to make sure that you add sub pages or menu pages to the site. You know, about us, contact us, and home. Now we set that up already in the very beginning. So you know, but I mean, as you move forward, you want to make sure that you also add content to those pages, and you link the buttons on the home page to your About Us page and your Contact Us page. So your About Us page, what you should be doing on the About Us page is you should be focusing on putting a message in there that talks about more about who you are in terms of the business and why people should want to work with you. So to get to your About Us or your Contact Us page, all you have to do is click up here on the search bar, and you're going to type in that page name. And that page should come right up. And those pages, there's not going to be any content on them, because with this template, they pretty much only give you all the content on the main homepage. So you're going to have to add some content to these pages. So for Contact Us, all you have to do is just put in your business name, the address, the street address for your business, and the main phone number where people can reach you at. That's it. Now for your About Us page, it's a little bit different, because the About Us page, you want to make sure that people, that you put in kind of a really good brand message in there, more about your business, why they should work with you. So, you know, if your name is John Smith and you've been involved in real estate for 25 years, you know, you want to put in a picture, a recent picture of yourself, and just kind of a blurb about who you are and what you do. You could say, you know, welcome to my real estate website. You know, I've been working in real estate for 25 years. You know, I have an extensive knowledge of the market and a full team that can help and assist you with all of your real estate needs, regardless if you've been buying or selling. So, and to add that content, basically what you're going to do from here is you're going to, where it says type and choose a block, you're just going to click in the box. So your About Us content, you're going to type it in here, just like that. And then your image for yourself, you're just going to click right here on this box, and you're just going to find that file from your computer and then upload it to your site, so that when people come to this page, they're going to see your picture right there and then your About Us content right there. So, and the rest of this website is pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory. The great thing about WordPress is that there are lots and lots of videos to choose from when it, you know, for tips on creating WordPress websites, strategies and things like that. So if you get stuck, all you have to do is just go to Google and, I mean, go to YouTube, sorry, and just type in whatever search query that you have or whatever question that you have for WordPress. As you can see right here, WordPress tutorial for beginners. You click on that, and there's tons of videos to choose from in regards to WordPress and the best strategies that you can use to get your website up and running in minutes. And obviously, I've just walked you through a full WordPress setup in under half an hour, because I included information on that you can use for you know, adding a contact form to your site, and you know, getting it all set up along with the domain name. So I've covered quite a bit in this video. So I highly recommend using YouTube as a source for tutorial and how-to videos in case you get stuck. Or you can always reach out to me through my support channel in this course to send me a basic question if you need assistance with WordPress, and I'll be glad to assist you, you know, with your WordPress development needs for your website. But I think that I've given you quite a bit of good framework here in terms of how to create a basic WordPress site, how to get it up and running and get it functional fast. Now, the last part of the process that I covered in the itinerary for this course is how to establish this website so that it gets found online. I'm going to show you how to do that. So one of the first things that we want to do to get your website established so that it gets found by people who are doing basic searches on Google is we want to create what I call backlinks to your website. Now, basically a backlink is essentially, as it sounds, it's a link back to your website. It's something that's required for SEO. It's also something really important because it's what Google looks for when they're ranking a website. The more backlinks that a site has, the better. So, and obviously, if you're creating a site from scratch and you've never done this before, you're not going to have a lot of time to do that yourself. So one of the best resources that any business owner can use for creating backlinks is Fiverr.com. If you've never used Fiverr.com, I recommend going there as soon as possible and creating a free account, because what Fiverr does is it's essentially extraordinary, because it connects you with tens of thousands of freelancers around the world who offer the services that you need for your business. So once you create your free account with Fiverr, what you'll do next is you'll type in the word backlink into the search bar and click the search icon. Now it's going to bring up a page one result of the highest offers on Fiverr. These are the top sellers that are the pros at creating backlinks. And these are all good. Don't get me wrong, they're all good. But obviously if you're starting on a budget, you don't want to be paying, $250 for backlinks. I mean, you can if you want to, but what I recommend is starting out at a more budget friendly level. So what you want to do here, click on the word budget, and you can choose either value, mid-range, high-end, or custom. If you go to custom, what you can do is you can type in $5 to $25 and then click apply. And this will give you a lot more options. And as you can see right here, here's a ton of offers, a ton of people that offer backlinks for as little as $10, from $20, etc. So these are all very affordable sellers, very, very good options to choose from. So I would wholeheartedly recommend choosing any of these sellers listed on this page. Most important thing though, when you're choosing a Fiverr gig, is you want to make sure that you actively look for somebody who has a 5.0 rating and also a ton of people who have used them. So like for example, this person right here, they have 71 people that they've served so far. This person has done over 1,000, has served over 1,000 people. And it's the same thing on up. So you want to look for a person that has, I would say at least 500, people that they've served. But obviously, if they've served over 1,000 people, that's far better, because it just shows that they are totally awesome, that they're highly skilled at creating backlinks, and that they are somebody that you want to work with. So just make sure that you try to find somebody who has a lot of reviews, a high number next to the rating right there, because that shows that they've helped a lot of people. So, and then once you find someone that you like, you click on it, on the offer name, and it's going to take you to a page that's going to talk more about the offer. And so you just kind of read up on it just like this. And basically all you want is just some good solid backlinks. This person is telling you that they can do exactly what you need them to do. So you're just going to read more about it. It tells you right here exactly what they're going to do for you. And if you want to go with this offer, then you click on continue. And then once you pay for it, then depending upon the seller, they're going to ask you a couple of questions about your website. They're going to want you to provide that link to the website and all that. So, but it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward and self-explanatory. Now, aside from the backlinks, another thing that I would highly recommend doing to help your business and your website seem more established online is to have local citations created for your business. Local citations are basically listings on free websites like yellowpages.com, whitepages.com, etc. The reason why you want to have local citations is because that's another avenue that's going to help your business to look well established online. If a person goes to Google and they type in your business name and they only see that you just have one listing for your business, that's not going to be very trustworthy. So you want to have as many listings for your business as possible online, and the local citations are a way to do that. So as you can see right over here, local citations, there's several options to choose from, and these are budget friendly as well, starting as low as $5. So once again, you just want to make sure that you choose somebody or choose a company that has a 5.0 rating, and most importantly, a company that's helped a lot of people. Like this person right here, they've worked for over 1,000 people, so they know what they're doing. And it's the same exact process. You just click on the link to learn more about the local citation, And then once you choose it, you're going to click on continue. Now, if you're in the United States, you're probably wondering, well, how in the world am I going to work with somebody who's based in Bangladesh? And the good thing is that a lot of these people that work on Fiverr, they have a good command of the English language. So you're not going to have to worry about that. These people have a good command of the English language. Fiverr also has a chat feature that's built into the platform. So if you need to, you could chat with them to talk with them more about what you need for your business and that. So I wholeheartedly recommend going with local citations as well as backlinks for your website. Those are two things that you're going to need to get this website established online so that it's more than just an arbitrary page that you create and never do anything with it again. You want to make sure that you have a site that's established where people are finding it online, they're seeing it, and local citations and backlinks are definitely going to help you. And aside from that, moving forward, once your website's online, you want to make sure that you just go back to your website at least once or twice a week. You want to make sure that you keep your website updated. WordPress it's going to alert you when it's time to update your site, because each time that you log in, you'll see a little notification right here, and it will say that an update is available. So you want to make sure that you pay close attention to that. And also, most importantly, you just want to check your site at least once or twice a week. You want to go back to the site, make sure that all the links are working. You want to look for errors on the pages. You want to click on all the buttons to make sure that it's fully functional and it's doing exactly what it should be doing. Because if for whatever reason, let's say that your website, it's starting to generate leads and you're happy with it, and all of a sudden that stops, you have to ask yourself why. And the reason why, it's usually a technical glitch somewhere in the site that stops it from producing like it should. So that's why you should always come back to the site and check it. Check it for errors, check all your pages, make sure everything is working. And most importantly, you should update your site periodically, put in more information about your business just so that you could add to it and really improve on your messaging. So that covers module 1. So one of the things that you want to do is look for the downloadable PDFs that I'm going to include next to this video that you can use. I'm going to include this verbiage right here, which you can use to kind of get you started so that you know kind of where to start in terms of what you should put in there. And just remember that you don't have to write this yourself. You could use a program like ChatGPT to rewrite this for free. If you've never created an account with ChatGPT yet, you just go to chatgpt.com. Give me 1 second. Create a free account. It's really, really simple and easy. Whoops. So let's see. There it is. So you're just going to create your free account with ChatGPT. And then once you create that account and you log in, basically what you can do is you could use the text in the PDF that I'm going to provide for you with this video, and you could have ChatGPT rewrite that text. So I'm going to show you really quick just how that's going to work for you, just so that you could see why you want to use this tool for your business. So for here, I'm just going to copy it, go over here to ChatGPT, and where it says send a message, I'm just going to click on rewrite this text. And where it says send a message, I'm just going to paste it in there. And I'm going to click on the green button. And there we go. And it's already been rewritten. And then so from here, all you have to do is just copy it, go back to your website. Whoops. There we go. And then just click on, let's see, edit page. So to add that text to your website, you're going to click over here on Appearance, Themes. You want to go back to the template, click on Customize. It'll take you back to the what I call the designer, because this is the software that comes with the template once you start using it. This is what you're going to use to work on all of your website pages. And you're going to scroll down, double click. It's going to say edit your template or edit this block. Click on edit template. and you're just going to paste it in there just like this. Oops. And there it is. And then we're just going to click on save. It says, are you ready to save? And now it's done. So for the text that I'm gonna put into the PDF, I highly recommend creating a free account with ChatGPT and just rewriting it. That's going to save you a lot of time. It's going to be really convenient and simple and easy for you to use. And I would recommend using ChatGPT moving forward for all of your business needs online because it is a really good productivity tool. So that's it for Module 1. Thanks again for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. Reach out to me. Info, there's going to be a help email address along with this course. So, just feel free to connect with me if you need assistance, and I'll be glad to, answer all your questions for you and help you out moving forward. Thanks again. Let's move on to the second module.